Look, it's this. I think
Takes the draw, guys.
I think Yuta and no,
It'll be a tough fight, but I think Yuta
and
would
Rika
win.
are stronger than Yuki and the Fuchibol. So I'm taking Yuta all day.
Yuki and Fuchibol lost against Kenjaku.
Yeah, I know, but Yuta won. Like for example, I think Yuta's domain would probably, but we don't even. What is Kenjaku's?
Would beat Gojo.
It's probably second to Gojo.
There's no thinking about this. Sukuna is stronger than... Where are you going? Let me analyze that question real quick.
Think about the domain.
No, you think Yuta is stronger than Sukuna. You've lost the plot.
Did I?
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Brother Complex podcast. Here's another Monday with us for brothers. So today, as you can see, we've got the set a little bit more populated with random shit we found in our fucking closet. Yeah, some of the stuff we couldn't even put up, like that fucking sideways
Flag?
I don't even know what that is, but yeah.
Portrait. No, it's not portrait.
Yeah, it's like whatever. We couldn't even put it up because we don't have the tools for it. And that is holding on by the sheer calm of Petra over there. So yeah, without further ado, so we now the regularly scheduled program. We're gonna start off with Anime Court. On trial is Gaara. We're gonna move on to my main topic, which is gonna be an Omnitrix draft sort of topic. Stick around for that. Please like, subscribe, comment down below the next character you want to be on trial, the accusations, and what do you think of the whole topic as a whole. Let's begin. Welcome to Anime Court. This is a trial of Gaara. So Gaara is being accused of murder, is being accused of assault and battery, and is being accused of mutilation. So those are the main things. He has actively been a nuisance in society. He has actively killed and assaulted multiple people, both in tournament and outside. Even within the tournament rules, he broke them consistently, and it put the lives of many civilians at stake. And then the other argument is his berserk form, whether or not he's also meant to be punished for the crimes of going berserk and that unreliability. Today with us, I'll be the judge, the jury. Who's a jury?
Me.
He's a jury, and we're gonna have the defense going against the prosecution, John Pork over there. I didn't even explain why fucking John Pork is in the podcast today. He lost the games, so we do a 2-set game, and he lost it, so he's doing a punishment. The John Pork with the 6-7 chain. I don't know if you guys can see the chain.
We're all 20 or above. Well, first, what actual counts of murder do we have? I don't like my client. There's no actually moments in the court where we saw him kill anyone.
So I'm pretty sure all the murder is from previous.
Alleged murders that where people said Gaara killed this person, but they were all alleged because we didn't actually see him do it. Another thing is you talked about the tournament, the consistent breaking of rules. I actually want to pick that word consistent. It wasn't consistent. He broke the rules once and then he went berserk, but that wasn't really breaking the rules anymore. Since the tournament wasn't going on anymore when he went berserk.
Didn't he actively fight people outside of tournament?
That has nothing to do with breaking the rules of the tournament.
Yes, because you're only meant to fight within.
And when did he fight?
Battles.
When did he fight people outside of the tournament?
He fought. He fought like. Well, I don't remember if it was Naruto or Sasuke that he fought outside.
The only interaction he had was when after he puts Broccoli in the coma, that Naruto and what's the shadow guy's name? I forget.
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru. They find him in a hospital and they start threatening each other. But
he fights Broccoli before the tournament as well.
That's why. Huh?
He fights Broccoli before the tournament as well.
No, he doesn't. Does he?
It's a very short fight.
I think so. Yeah.
But
and then guys like, oh, save it for the tournament.
But it's not another crime. They're all ninjas.
True.
So yeah. So again, murders. It was all people said that he committed murders. We didn't actually see any murders.
But it's not true. Well, I'm the jury, to be honest.
Yeah, so can the jury shut the fuck up? Can you control the jury a little bit? Can you film with what?
I
do want to say that we know that that Gaara was indoctrinated into an army at a very young age, and we can't actually blame him for any assaults or damages caused by the Jinchuri, since he doesn't have. We knew that he didn't have control over it, because even your words of the judge, he went berserk, which in itself means they do not have control over the matter, so we can't actually blame him for those events.
I've got to wait for him to finish. No?
Yeah, so just to close, I will be
You
off.
can object.
You can object if you want, but there's nothing to object because he knows I'm right. Thank you, man, John Pork. But I would say then again, I'll go a little bit more into jury. Like you just have to keep in mind that he was a kid. He didn't sleep because of how traumatized he was. We knew he didn't sleep.
Objection. There's other kids there that weren't doing the same thing that he was.
There's no other kids from the Sun Village that had a Jinchuri besides him.
Naruto had a Jinchuri and he didn't.
But Naruto was from the Hidden Leaf Village, which they treated Jinchuris different. They didn't treat him as a weapon. Everyone was just scared of him.
That's not true.
They treated. Yes, it is.
That's not true. That's not true.
How is that not true?
They actively treat Naruto like a.
Am I debating the judge or the fucking prosecution?
The prosecution is like doing 5-0, bro.
Yeah. Also, they treated Naruto badly in the sense of like everyone was scared of him. The Hokage, there's another name, but the Hokage for the Sun Village used Gaara as a weapon. No one used Naruto as a weapon.
Yeah, but Naruto could have also become, if he wanted, the monster like Gaara did.
And he would have. The only reason why Naruto didn't, and it's disappointing the show, but you didn't watch it because bless you, you're John Pork, was because he had a teacher, he had friends. That's the only reason
Objection,
why Naruto.
he didn't have friends.
Okay, enough with objections and so the defense the defense has made its point. Prosecution has stayed quiet for most of it. What does the prosecution have to say about Gaara's crimes?
Well, as you previously stated, Gaara killed people.
Allegedly, yes.
Killed people.
Allegedly.
Gaara made what's his name? Fucking Rock Lee disabled, right?
Objection. He wasn't disabled. He actually healed from his injuries.
But made him close to being disabled because of what he did. And also he went berserk and almost killed the whole village.
Yes.
And yes...
You're just stating back the crimes to me.
Well done, prosecution. You're doing a great job as a judge.
And now you threw me off, my fuck. I actually don't know where I was going with that.
That's it.
Bro,
I think we have a good rewatch that, guys.
look, you can say that there could have been mental issues involved, but it still doesn't change his actions. He still allegedly, but still committed crimes. He still killed people, and he did almost destroy the whole village, and that's a fact.
But can you be blamed? Well, as the judge said, and as you said, he went berserk. Following that word, we can say that he didn't have control over his actions, so you're going to blame him for it.
You can say a human goes berserk and shoots someone due to the heat of the moment. It's still
there's two different things. Heat of the moment and berserk are two different things.
It's not involving a whole separate entity.
Yeah.
How about the judge doesn't defy my points and the defense does?
Prosecution, shut the fuck up. The judge can do whatever the fuck he wants.
It's what I was going to say.
No, he can't.
There's a difference between heat of the moment or being
nice about it.
possessed by a whole different creature.
Yeah, but he wasn't possessed.
It was Jinchuri, one of the...
We pass a note to the prosecution.
12 tail line? I don't actually know.
Another thing that I've been informed by... he did kill his mom. When he could have just subdued her. He didn't have to actually kill her. So he did. That crime is not alleged. That is fact. Because we've got evidence. New evidence came into court. He did kill his mom.
Did he?
And he could have subdued her, but instead he just fully murdered her. So,
Bro went doom scrolling. He does not care. This card is cooked, bro. Oh.
Okay, first, because I didn't remember that. She died giving birth to Gaara prematurely.
Then it was mom, it was his caretaker, whatever it was.
What caretaker?
Bro, that scene, remember that woman that attacks him? And then he holds her with some, like, she throws stuff at him and he walks aside and she holds him and crushes him with a coffin.
Yeah, then she tried to kill him because she was scared of him.
I'm just...
Allegedly. That's allegedly.
What, that she tried to kill him?
Yeah.
He just said, the jury, that she threw knives at him and he blocked it with his hand.
Well, no, his son automatically blocked shit.
They were play fighting. No, he did. The only person, because you're saying he had no friends, the only person that truly cared for him, he killed.
She tried to kill him first because she was scared.
Allegedly, that's
it's not allegedly. What you mean to say? It's not allegedly. The jury just said something got thrown at a kid. We're talking about a kid here.
Oh, yeah, but he didn't hit him. Like he couldn't get hurt.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the
It's
fact
like
that
if a child throws a knife at you, you're gonna kill him.
first, am I still debating the jury or the prosecutor?
Okay.
The jury's already giving
let's
points.
get some fucking order in the Discord, okay? So we've been going back and forth. Let's tackle specifically.
Yes, please, judge.
Let's tackle specifically the morality of his actions in the exam. So in the exam, he full on went against. He broke the rules. He attacked people further than he should. He didn't listen to referees. And not only that, at the end, he fully went berserk and he could have destroyed and killed everyone if it wasn't for Naruto. So, is morality related to Gaara as an individual specifically, or does the fact that he's a Shinjuku and he has that beast inside of him hinders his ability to make moral decisions, both in berserk form, but also outside of it during the tournament? What does the defense say about that?
Some new news came to my fucking head right here. So we'll go back to that. But yeah, so involving the Rock Lee, Gaara's actions, I'm not saying they were correct in the tournament. He did hurt a fellow student, but last time I checked, the extent of the tournament is to test the extent of your abilities. And Gaara just lost control of his abilities. I mean, we got to keep in mind, he has one of the tailed beasts inside him, all 12 inches. And we know for a fact that people with tailed beasts, especially at a younger age, tend to lose control more easily, as shown when Naruto pretty much almost kills Pervy Sage. So we have to keep in mind that does happen. And it's the tailed beast. We're sealing them inside kids. We can't actually blame him for that when he's losing control.
What does the defense have to say
welcome.
about what does the prosecution have to say about that?
I agree.
Okay, so that is settled. So in that
Clearly said
specific,
that as a joke and you just moved on.
Let the prosecution speak. Let the prosecution
Let
speak.
him cook.
He has the beast inside him, right?
Yes.
If that's the case, then he shouldn't be allowed to fight because he knows that he is a danger.
He was made to fight.
But he still has the mentality to not fight. He can still that's still a choice that he can make.
You can't defy the Hokage. What are we talking about?
Huh?
You can't defy the leader of your people.
yeah, Gaara is the Hokage of the Sand Village.
Well, that wasn't my point.
That's also later on.
That's later on. But the Hokage sent them to fight in the tournament. That's why they were in the village, because it's like to see the other fighters, and Gaara was sent. You can't just say no.
Well, but he can still make the choice to not take it that far when he was fighting Rock
Yeah, but
Lee.
I'm not saying. Yeah, I agree, but I'm saying it wasn't purposeful. We know that tailed beasts.
Well, it wasn't a tailed
children with tailed beasts are most likely. I'm not debating the jury, brother. Well,
Can't say anything, bro.
we know that children with the tailed beasts are more likely to lose control, which is what happened there. Gaara had never seen his blood or anything like that.
But
And
even before the tailed beast made him go berserk or like more.
yeah, I'm talking about the fight with Rock Lee.
Yeah, still there. It wasn't the tailed beast's fault for how far he took it. It was his fault. He made the conscious decision of taking it that far when he was fighting Rock Lee.
Okay. I'm going to reel it stuff back to a specific point. I see the way the conversation is going, and I think it's boiling down to the same point as it did. Check out last week's episode. Thorfinn's court does so. Both Naruto,
Sorry.
both Naruto and Gaara experience this, have the same predicament where they have an outside entity that disrupts their morality. I think that has been the consensus here. Now, the way they differ is through their childhood and the way they grow up. So, the whole thing about nurture, does nurture influence how you become?
Yes.
And how you deal with it?
And,
was I finished? No.
yeah.
So, with that in point, let's hear the defense of the prosecution take on the way they grew up, their childhood, their trauma. Does that influence their morality?
Holy up,
bro. Take care of the hammer.
You can go first.
Comparing it to real life, okay?
Sure.
If someone shoots a guy when he's older, and the reasoning that he did that was because he had a horrible childhood, got parents were never around, treated him like shit, beat the fuck out of him, then he got passed down to his uncles, same thing, the whole life just getting treated like shit. And because of that anger that built up in him, because of that environment that he grew up in, because the people that he hanged around with, that all had guns and that was that sort of thing, he ends up killing someone. So
when did Gaara kill anyone?
he almost killed Rock Lee. He almost killed the whole.
Almost.
He
He didn't
almost
kill
killed.
anyone.
And he did kill the caretaker.
He did.
Again,
He did kill the caretaker.
I'm glad you're bringing the caretaker. Some new news came in. The caretaker tried to suicide bomb herself next to Gaara. Those news just came in. Those news just came in from Gemini Google that the caretaker tried to.
But then again,
So I don't think we're supposed to be searching up something.
yeah, but
Yeah, but that didn't sound right to me. That Gaara just tried to kill the caretaker without her attacking him first.
No, I never said that.
Evidence came in.
But yeah,
Where does the evidence come from is irrelevant.
it's still attempted murder. Okay, let's say
No,
okay.
it's self-defense.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not
What are you
talking about
talking
that. The almost pillaging the whole village and almost killing Rock Lee. He didn't kill Rock Lee because the fight was stopped. In terms of like, if no one had jumped in to stop it, right? Rock Lee right now would be dead.
Allegedly.
Okay, so same thing, connecting it back to
I'm not
the
agreeing with you. You said okay, but I'm not agreeing with you.
Let the prosecution continue.
connecting it back to the present times. If someone shoots someone and it hits them, but because of doctors they are saved, so they were not murdered, right? And it was attempted murder. The intention of the person was to kill that individual, right? And on a court nowadays, no matter how bad their upbringing or their environment or whatever it was, they are still a criminal. They still get charged. So their environment should not be taken into account because
That is correct. That is the definition.
Okay,
of what
so
happened.
first, I don't know any human that has a tailed beast inside them. So we can talk about the Gaara going berserk. Also, Gaara didn't try to kill Rock Lee. Gaara he hurt him. He maybe hurt him more than he intended to. But if, for example, if someone like Gaara, there's no evidence that you have to show that Gaara tried to kill Rock Lee.
there is.
Which is
It's not primitive or whatever it's called attempted murder. It's like
premeditated.
It's like attempted murder second degree or whatever. It's like you didn't plan to do it, but you're still like if in a blind rage I'm attacking someone.
yeah, that's attempted murder.
Attempted murder, even though I didn't plan.
Yeah, but what moment have you seen that Rock Lee was trying to kill that Gaara was trying to kill Rock Lee? He was just trying to.
No, after Rock Lee lands a hit on him when he drops the weights,
I know.
Gaara loses his shit, and from that point, even though he might not have been mentally there anymore, his intentions were now to kill him because for the first time ever, someone hit him.
First, you're saying that his intentions were to kill him. We don't know that. Second, you just said he might have not been mentally there. So
But still, it's still that person. If someone if someone goes into a blind rage and they might not be consciously present anymore,
but how can you blame him when it wasn't even his choice to have the tailed beast inside him?
whether it's yours, look, you don't make choices in this life. It's how you use what the cards.
Objection. You can't compare someone having a tailed beast to.
Can
real
I
life.
introduce some evidence into the court?
Jury, put in some evidence.
During that fight with Rock Lee, the tail beast didn't activate within him. It was just his anger and like if you're trying to attack someone, even if you're not thinking I'm gonna kill him, but you're damaging so much to the point that they get close to death that it's still attempted murder.
But the thing is, right? We knew that Rock Lee was Gaara was trying to kill him because of inner monologue, which I presume we can't use in the court. And I'm just trying to make the argument that the tailed beast actually took control of him,
But he didn't
know because of inner
But they
monologue.
didn't show that. They didn't show that in that fight with Rock Lee. Do you see the tail beast take control with this fight against Sasuke?
Yeah.
But against Rock Lee, there's not one moment that the tail beast
I'm just
starts
making
coming
the
out.
argument that the tailed
it's just
beast
solely his anger.
that the tailed beast could have just heightened his anger, and because of lack of sleep, because of tailed beast, he's more prone to violence. That's my argument. I'm not saying that the tailed beast
just
introducing
the same happens with Naruto.
Yeah.
Like the tail beasts have to fully activate for him to be.
You see that transformation.
Well, when it becomes like in the meow.
Same
form.
thing, but you also see that with Gaara when he's going with Sasuke.
Yeah, but I'm saying the tailed beast has more of an influence on Gaara because Naruto sleeps fine. Naruto doesn't have any problem with that, but Gaara does.
Connecting it to present times, some individuals, due to their upbringing and environment, they're more prone to violence.
I'm talking about tailed beasts, brother.
No, but you're talking about how it affects the mental state.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can't compare that to real life.
Okay. We're going in circles, I think, on this topic. I want to tackle the next one, which is the fact that, again, very similar to our last convict, Thorfinn, Gaara is a child throughout most of this as it's happening. And the second point is that we do see his redemption and we do see the table turning in the future.
Let me go first,
so does redemption redeem him of his crimes to allow him to be exempt from punishment? And does the child aspect play any effect into it?
Judge and jury.
Briefly, like before we started talking about Rock Lee or whatever, you previously mentioned that you wanted to talk about the backstory of Gaara and Naruto. Those two are the legit two sides of a coin, which is stated in the moments of the show. What Gaara was missing that Naruto had was guidance. As a kid, Naruto had his teacher, guidance, and Gaara had no one. Hence why it took his path. All it took was for Gaara to have some guidance, to have guidance from Naruto, to have someone trusting him, for him to follow a better path, and then he led his people. We know that for a fact. Gaara, as soon as Gaara met Naruto and had proper guidance and saw that there was better than just being this cursed youth with 12 inches of Jinchuri inside him, he did better. And like Juri, like what you want from a kid. As soon as he knew there was better that he could do, he did it. It's not like he continue committing crimes. Stuff like that will continue. It's not like he continued committing crimes. It's like Gaara was a kid with one of the most powerful beasts in the world inside him. Pause. And when he knew someone like him that was doing better, that had hope, he did better.
Bro.
Nothing else to be said.
Okay. Well, that's the prosecutor you have to say in rebuttal.
Are these final statements?
No.
No. No matter what your redemption is, no matter what path you decide to take later on, that doesn't neglect the other path that you took. In terms of, yes, it might be considered a smaller sentence. It might both those actually can be taken into account to potentially justify things. However, those first actions still happened. The attempted murder of everyone in the village, the pillaging of the village.
Pillaging.
When he went berserk, was he not going to pillage the whole village if they weren't stopped?
I think you know
I
the
think
meaning
that
of pillaging, like
so.
robbing.
Oh,
He
okay.
learned that word yesterday, so he's using it again today.
The destruction of the village. He probably was going to rob, but he was going to rob everyone. the destruction of the village and
That wasn't him. That was the tailed beast.
which is inside him, mate.
But that's not him.
Okay, so I didn't kill someone. It was the gunner. That's the
No,
argument
that's
you've
not
got
the
to
same
use.
argument. The gun isn't sentient, mate.
Neither is the tail beast. How do you know?
Naruto talks to Kurama.
How do you know this?
Show Kurama talking to Naruto.
In the monologue in one area we can't
No,
use,
because
but in the monologue in a different
Naruto
area you
legit
can.
summons Kurama.
Tailed beasts existed before being fused. Existed as his own sentient creatures before being fused to the hosts. So, like, they are sentient creatures.
Also,
They were
you
before.
see Toad speak, so not a long shout thing that Kurama speaks
Okay, let
as
me
well.
connect to this then. If I train a dog to maul a youth, and I go, pew pew, kill him, and the dog just kills the youth, do I go to jail because I taught the dog, or because I told the dog to do
Objection.
it, even though I didn't
Gaara
do it?
did not train the tailed
Okay,
beast.
but Gaara made the beast kill someone.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
So Gaara
He
doesn't...
had no control when he was consumed by the tail beast, which we see other characters with Jinchuris having the same problems, killing their friends. And if they had controls, would they do that?
You don't know if he had control or not.
I do know.
Okay. We're going yes, no, yes, no. We're going to roll in. We've made your points on the different facets of Gaara's crimes and accusations. So closing statements now. Defense goes first.
So yeah,
Speak
it's just
to the jury.
it's just like I'm just gonna be repeating a little bit what I said before. That like Gaara just needed guidance, and as soon as he got that, he did better. We can't forget that he saved the planet. He grabbed the meteor that Madara dropped on everyone. The second one was a bit tougher, but the first one he grabbed. If it wasn't for him, there's an argument to be made that everyone would have been wiped out by Madara. So Gaara has saved more people than he ever harmed as a kid, and not just that, my eye. Not just that, Gaara just needed that guidance. Shishiki, man. He was You got the led- Shishimi and He Seiyuu. was led to believe there was nothing but the beast inside him. And then he keep in mind, Kill it. because of that beast, he died.
Oh, did he?
He died because of that beast. Just spoil Naruto. I'm sorry, guys. So
Wait, are we gonna put a dead person in fucking jail?
No, but he gets
we-
brought
we-
up to
we-
life because Grandma gave her life force.
We're bringing back to life, so we throw him in jail.
So we have to keep in mind that like he died about it. He died about it.
Okay. That ends the defense's closing statements.
He was dying
Prosecution.
about
Pro prosecution.
choosing a different path at the end of the day doesn't make the other one that you took to begin with disappear. There is an argument to be made that he was a kid, but at the end of the day, those crimes were still committed. He still attempted murder, he still committed murder, and he still destroyed the village. Right. So those are also things you have to take into account. Like I said, yes, you might have the worst upbringing, the worst environment. That doesn't simply make, oh yeah, you killed four youths. Oh yeah, but you had bad papa and mama, bro, so you don't get a sentence. That's not how it works. So yes, a sentence can be debated for a lesser sentence due to decisions he made later on and by saving people. But again, saving people doesn't make the ones that you kill disappear. Correlation does not mean causation. So
Okay. That ends prosecution's closing statement. And now it'll be down to the jury to decide if Gaara is guilty or not guilty.
How about we take a real lunch? So realistically, it definitely was an angerful, violent moment that he did against Rock Lee. However, the nature of what the tournament was already violent. It was almost like a fighting competition, and that's also why there was like referees which put a stop. Like the UFC, very violent. Things could go wrong, but that's why you have referees in place to stop things in case things go too far. Which in that case it did. So if it had gone any further, that's a different conversation. But it's hard to classify it as attempted murder when the purpose of that tournament was to fight. So I don't think we can charge him with that. Also, additionally, he was a kid, and all the other stuff was mostly out of his control because he was being controlled by something else. So by definition, if you're being controlled by something else, you naturally don't have control of your own decisions. So considering all of those factors, considering he was still a child, and when he grew up,
guilty
and gained guidance, he was a better human being overall. Gaara is not guilty.
Okay. The jury has given its verdict on Gaara being not guilty. Now the prosecution will go to jail in its place and get all 9 tails of Kuruma inside his asshole. So, that ends Anime Court. Let's move on to my main segment. Okay, so now we're going to move on to my main segment. There were a little bit of technical difficulties. Maybe the segment was absolute dog shit. But yeah, now we're going to do my main segment. So today, it will be what if scenarios. So JJK specifically, I'm going to run through 2 main what if scenarios. One of them is just by itself. The other one is like switching stuff up. The first one is, what if Yuta was in Shibuya? No, not replacing anyone. What if he was just there when everything happened? What do you guys think how the arc would have done differently?
Like if you just put him in the group.
Like if he was just there.
well, it depends
Where?
with who he was in. If he was with Nanami would still be alive. If he was with Kasabi? The sword guy.
Kusakabe.
So,
If he was with Kusakabe and Panda.
the main things that happen is like Gojo getting sealed.
Yeah.
Do you think Yuta would have stopped that?
Yes.
Yeah.
How?
Because you would have killed Gero.
Kenjaku.
The whole thing, or Kenjaku.
No,
Kenjaku,
but like he wouldn't be with Gojo because Gojo would he went by himself.
But you just said if he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the event, like would realistically Yuta be with Gojo?
Considering it's his
Okay,
disciple.
considering that's what all the
But-
sister curses were.
But he'd have probably gone there fast enough.
It probably would have just been somewhere else in Shibuya. So I don't think Yuta would have stopped.
Well, it depends where in Shibuya they decide him to take him. Like if they decide him to then catch up to Gojo after they hear about Gero.
No, yeah, but whatever it is, I don't think he would be with Gojo because Gojo has the whole thing of like taking things on himself.
Yeah, but once he got sealed.
Yeah, Yuta would just go straight
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
Kenjaku, and you guys think he would have defeated him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then and there.
Yes.
I really don't know. Like, do you think? Well, and this, I guess, this will go on to a different question. But so you think he would get Kenjaku there? And he would,
I think he would have gone the box.
okay.
And I think, for example,
Whether he killed Kenjaku
if he was with Maki, Megumi, and the old guy, I think the fight against Yuji would have been a lot different. And also,
Yuji.
Yuji against Toji, and
Jogo. Because they didn't even fight against Toji.
they did.
Not really.
So they fought against Dagon, and then
Jogo.
Jogo killed them all straight away.
Yeah, I don't think. I think like Maki would have been hurt by all that because Yuta would have packed up Jogo.
So it would have been. Do you think it would be an easy fight?
Oh, for Yuta, yeah.
Yeah, but then I think that would
Jogo.
have. Yeah.
But we're talking about Yuta.
But then I think that would have negatively impacted Maki, as then she wouldn't have had her awakening.
True.
how would that?
Because I think it was her getting.
No, she
Well,
got
no,
thrown
she
by
just,
the
she just wouldn't be burned.
Oh, fair.
But yeah, then Itadori gets the fingers fed to him.
Of course, after
And,
getting backed up.
And the whole thing with Megumi spawning Mahoraga still happens. So you have Sukuna, you have 15 finger Sukuna, you have Mahoraga, and now you're putting Yuta in the mix. How do you think that the outcome is different?
Wait, say that again.
How am I tweaking?
I'm just thinking.
Did I say something?
No, say that again. I didn't quite
So
understand
the whole thing that like Megumi traps that weird sword dude in Mahoraga ritual, and
Oh, the
shows,
black guy. Yeah.
and Sukuna shows up. Knowing that happened, Yuta would probably just rush to that scene,
Sure.
right? So if Yuta entered that ritual as well, how do you think the outcome would have been different?
Would have fucking died.
Yuta
Gets what if he's in the ritual with Mahoraga
and 15 fingers Sukuna.
and 50 figures.
Like, so they'll be like fighting each other. It's not like it was a 2v1.
He would have fucking died.
Well, Yuta, really?
Maybe he wouldn't have died. No.
Well, with with the Sukuna versus Mahoraga, Yuta can't stand against Shibuya Mahoraga,
he can.
and no, he can't survive.
He can.
Oh, so even if Mahoraga wasn't in the picture, just 15 fingers Sukuna against Yuta.
Well, 1v1.
Yeah.
Gojo lost it against him. Oh no, but he had Mahoraga, I guess.
And he didn't. It
And
wasn't
he
just
wasn't
15.
15 fingers.
He was 20.
I think he can. I'm not saying he defeats him, but he won't just get equipped.
I think it would be a hard fight for Sukuna, but I think Sukuna still takes him.
Both. Okay.
And now, now you're adding Mahoraga into the mix.
So you think Yuta would be cooked?
Also, no, but Yuta didn't. No, but Yuta didn't need to kill him. Just need to give enough time for Itadori to take over again.
Itadori was only able to take over when Sukuna let him.
The only reason why that happened is because he got fed so many fingers he couldn't take
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he got stalled for longer, Itadori would have been able to.
So I guess you're kind of reaching there because they only change after Sukuna's like, okay, have a look at this brat.
Yeah, I know, but it was said Itadori wasn't be able to take over because of how many fingers it was fed. So if Yuta stopped him from doing as much, then Itadori would eventually take over.
Sure, but I think... Sure, that's a good point. But adding Mahoraga
it
into the
would be a
mix...
stalling game.
I think Mahoraga into
No,
the mix...
Mahoraga gets co-opted, to be fair.
And
By Yuta?
then like
Yeah, no.
if so,
Yes.
okay.
What is Yuta doing to Mahoraga?
let's
That's
just tackle his.
So the thing he threw at Ryu wanted to fucking kill Mahoraga.
What did he throw over you?
The fucking that went
Hollow
against
purple.
the thing that went pretty much that went against the fucking max output is not gonna kill Mahoraga.
What?
But the little pussy.
in the Culling games.
Yeah. He
he,
threw hollow purple?
him and Ryu clash,
Mm.
not in domains, in beams.
It was like a Rika beam from
Yeah,
her-
whatever. You told
her
me that's
eye.
not
The Rika
defeating Mahoraga if it went par with Ryu and he has the max output.
That's a good point. Yeah, but Sukuna would fucking... With his open domain...
The only
with
reason
Sukuna's...
But there's also
At
then
that
the
point, he's
argument
also
that
still
maybe
weaker.
Yuta's domain is stronger than
No,
Sukuna's
it's
because
not.
he's not fully powered.
But I don't think... Even then... I don't
But then but Yuta, yeah,
So, but it would be more of a selling game realistically overall.
they'd have gone way better. But Yuta is one of the strongest, so he wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I did just think of how you said that like if Yuta was with Nanami and the others, like he would pack up Dagon and then Joe would show up and he'd do the same. But like Toji showed up as well, and he had the whole thing of like just going for the strongest first. So that's why he went for Dagon and then he went for Megumi. So therefore he would be going for Yuta. In that clash, how do you think it would turn out? Do you think Yuta would also take Toji?
Oh, Toji, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He had playful cloud, and that's it. The only
Yeah, true. Because your whole argument last time
it was
because
the
of his
swords.
weapons.
The weapons
Yeah.
matter. Even with the weapons, if it was a 1v1, I think Yuta might still get it.
We're also talking about Toji and Maki when that episode.
Yeah,
Which is different.
so it's different.
So yeah, my last question regarding Shibuya incident: do you think if Yuta was there, anyone would have died?
Oh yeah, probably because Yuta can't be
He
everywhere.
can't be everywhere. Maybe Nanami, but
Maybe like if he was with Nanami, Nanami would be alive. If he was with Jogo, then those
They
people
would have been burnt or
And
killed.
how long do you think Mahito would have lasted if
No, well,
Yuta was?
No, against
That
Yuta.
wasn't even like fully strong Mahito.
Well, he gets to it by
he
the
gets
end.
to it by the
No,
end of
he doesn't
Shibuya.
get-
Let's
Yes.
let's say
the armor.
Yeah.
That's the end of Shibuya.
Yeah, but it's not like in Shibuya. That's afterwards.
no, it's still in the
Yeah, I know, but he wouldn't have had that if he. Well, it depends when Yuta.
What
takes-
Ralph was trying to say is that he
So
won't have that
would
soon
get
enough.
him
Yeah.
before he even develops that.
Well, yeah, probably because he'd go for the
Yeah,
strongest.
but Yuta can't really damage the soul. So
Yeah.
Mahito would have healed a lot from a lot of his attacks.
Yeah, but still, I think like Rika just like consuming a part of Mahito, he'll just copy technique and
What-
reshape
He
the soul.
can't do that.
would
Why?
Mahito be able
Because
to
he
show
just
you
regenerated.
Rika?
Huh?
He would regenerate it, so she can't copy it.
Oh, is that thing? If you generate, you can't copy him.
Because like Rika's not a Rika anymore, so she doesn't have a
Well,
soul.
no, but isn't Mahito a cursed spirit?
yeah.
So he can just use a reverse cache technique to kind of how he did with the Barata and explode him and cause
Oh.
actual damage.
Oh yeah, he does have a thing.
With the
When he makes out with the Barata,
Yeah, but would he make out with Mahito?
maybe not make out, but twiddle his bum hairs
and explode
with
him.
positive energy.
Yeah, but that means he has to touch him. So then Mahito can
Well,
touch him.
the whole
mess with
thing is
soul.
about Mahito touching you, not you touching Mahito.
If you're touching Mahito, he's in touching range.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
you.
but
You're
like,
stroking
yeah,
each
but we
other
can
like
say
this.
that he's restrained by Rika, whatever it may be, bro. To be fair, like,
Yeah, but Mahito was quite strong. I also think you're undervaluing
yeah, but
Mahito.
Yuta is stronger.
Yeah, I think Yuta would have
Then
it.
Maki
Yeah.
can just use like, well, at that point I don't think he actually had Inumaki's technique. I don't fucking know.
yeah, no, because he only gets it after he uses his arm.
Yeah, which is after Shibuya.
Okay. Now, the second bit is going to be, I think, more interesting. So it's more focused on the Culling games. So we know exactly which characters went to which colonies.
I don't. For if I didn't get spoiled on
Well,
it, the show's coming out.
Well, you already know from the manga.
No.
Not from the manga, but like we've talked about it. Like just who goes where in terms of. But a lot of it is already from this season. So I'm going to switch characters around. And we're going to see what are the outcomes of those colonies. So the first one we have Tokyo #1 colonies, the one you've seen this season, which has Higuruma, has Reggie Star, Takaba, and all the other characters. Let's just assume that only the characters that are antagonistic towards Megumi and Itadori are actually fighting here. So Takaba, let's not take him into consideration. Let's just take the propeller guy.
Let's talk about
The funny guy.
Yeah.
Let's just take the propeller guy, the jet hair girl. We take Reggie Star Higuruma, that scorpion tail bitch.
The tooth guy.
Yeah, and the guy that like explodes himself. And those guys are going up against Hakari and Panda. They are getting inside this colony. What is the outcome of Tokyo #1 if Hakari and Panda, instead of going to the other colony, go into this?
Well,
one?
they're all very weak, apart from Higuruma.
But it's also Hakari and Panda.
Is Higuruma the one with the receipts?
No,
Now
Higuruma is the
that's
warrior.
Reggie.
Higuruma is the warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Hakari's packing up every single one of them.
Even
apart from
Panda,
Higuruma.
even Panda probably can go toe to toe with some of them.
Yeah.
I don't think Panda can go toe to toe with Reggie.
What did Reggie do again?
the receipts.
It's like the guy that fights Megumi. He is like a feathered.
Yeah, like in his gorilla form.
But Megami fought him, and didn't
Yeah,
he win?
like we're talking gorilla
Yeah,
panda.
and he's not much stronger than Panda at that point.
Gorilla panda, bro.
You think so?
Yeah.
This comes down to Higuruma against Hakari, and Higuruma takes that, and he did weak.
Yeah,
Oh really?
Oh yeah, because
Well,
he was the main.
Do you think?
criminal. Okay, he's a criminal.
No, but Hakari would also cast his domain. Would,
But
in the clash, who'd win?
Probably
Probably
Higuruma.
Higuruma.
Well, no, not even a stalemate.
No.
Higuruma just got
No.
the.
No, it's 100% not a statement. Higuruma's takes it. He's the sorcerer with most potential, apart from
Oh, they
Sakura.
did
Right,
say
but
they,
Hakari's whole thing is that he's the main.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Higuruma
That
is
his
the character
domain
with the
is
most
OP.
potential.
It doesn't mean that it
That
can
it's strongest.
stalemate others.
And because, okay, again, Higuruma is the second most potential sorcerer. He won RCT on the fly.
who's #1? Gojo.
Yeah, he won
Okay.
RCT on the fly. His
What
domain-
would Hakari be charged with then? He
Wait. We keep on saying Hakari and we keep on saying. I keep confusing Hakari with. No, isn't Hakari the.
gambling guy.
with the train doors that spawns them. That
Yeah,
fought,
yeah.
That fought Yuji. Yeah.
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 Why am I confusing the sword guy with Who's the guy with the 4 minutes?
Hakari.
Hikari.
Yeah.
So am I confused with Kakashi? Or whatever the fucking...
Kakashi.
Kusakabe is the guy with the sword.
Kakashi's from Naruto.
Yeah, Kusakabe. Have you not been seeing Kusakabe?
No.
No?
Oh, okay.
Not at that point.
This guy is making. He's
Okay,
hearing
so-
the conversation.
So you don't think they make it out of that colony?
Oh, Hikari with the 4 minutes, no?
Well, because his domain was Higuruma's. And
Yeah,
he'd be
okay.
charged with illegal gambling and exploitation of underage kids.
Crazy. I really don't know. I think Hikari
Well,
would...
if Higuruma is a higher potential sorcerer, it makes sense his domain is more refined.
Okay. For Tokyo number 2 colony, it's the colony that Hikari and Panda go into the actual like manga or show, where the main villain, not villains, but the main people to fight is Charles, like the paint guy, and Kashimo. And entering this colony, it's Maki and Norishitori Kamo, which is the blood guy.
Which blood guy?
Yeah,
With
you know,
arrows.
it's the guy. He has the blood technique
Well,
as well.
because
but
he
he's
is also in the same colony with Maki. And,
He's pretty much not fucking existent. 'Cause
He's
a
he's a bum.
He
He's a bum.
learns how to like circulate blood outside his
But
body.
he's pretty much a bum. No, I mean Kashimo's deleting both of
Kashima's
them,
the winning
like
boss.
immediately.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes.
Deleting Awakened Maki.
Yes.
What are we talking about,
How
He's
so?
faster.
bro? We're talking about Kashimo.
He's
Yeah.
faster.
Kashimo is one of the
Also-
strongest characters in the
also-
world,
Also,
bro.
wait. Maki does have her like the spear, the
Sure.
special spear.
Bro,
Sure.
give her the spear.
She won't touch Kashimo.
Yeah,
He's
Kashimo's so fast, bro.
And his trait, the electricity, is gonna harm
Really?
Maki like crazy.
Do you think it's that easy of a fight?
Mate, if
For
you put,
Kashimo,
bro, you're gonna
wow.
put a butt plug with 3,000 volts inside Maki,
the
bro.
god of lightning,
I really
bro.
don't know.
Absolutely, he's so quick.
I get
He-
it, but she can perceive.
He's a reincarnated sorcerer. That he just wanted to fight
like
Sarkis. He
if,
wanted
if
to fight
Hikari
Sukuna.
was able to like track him, like Maki's definitely going to be able to do it.
It's also a good point.
Because like
What?
Hikari only survived because of the jackpot, but it's not like he was getting pieced up the entire
Yeah,
fight.
but we're talking about like
they
Kashimo.
were going band for band.
But if
Kashimo,
uses
Kashimo
this-
has better cursed energy IQ and more battle IQ, probably.
than
and-
Maki.
Yeah.
and that's
don't
accounting
think
that he
so.
doesn't use his technique.
he legit
Yeah, but
used...
the technique kills him.
No, but
All
he-
Maki has to do is survive it.
No, but he legit
But he
used
wouldn't. He
his
wouldn't.
cursed energy to transform water into like chlorophyll to knock out Kashima. That knock out Hikari.
Okay.
Like, who the fuck thinks of that, bro?
No, but like she wouldn't survive his curse technique.
Yeah, definitely not. The pea shooter.
Be shooter.
I thought it would be more of a discussion.
Like I don't really see what Maki is gonna do when you're dealing with a lightning bolt. Like she's obviously awakened, but there's limits. We're talking about God of Lightning Kashimo at this point, right? Like he survived against Hikari, but that's when Hikari was in jackpot mode as well, which is the strongest version of Hikari
only at
that there
the
is.
end.
So still,
Yeah.
and he didn't use his technique, right? So it's a thing of like he's pretty much fighting an immortal Hikari, and he didn't die.
And he has a lot more experience.
Like he
so-
didn't die, and the immortal Hikari didn't kill him.
Like, you gotta keep in mind, he's like 100-something years old.
They hugged it out.
I don't know, like Maki was able to stand her ground against Sukuna, and
because,
Kashimo got
yeah.
But I guess because like there's always 500 guys bullying Sukuna.
Yeah,
at that point.
Sukuna, yeah.
Like she stood her
Jesus.
ground, but Kashimo went against Sukuna by himself.
Do you agree with this?
Again, I don't know who
He doesn't know who Kashimo
I don't know
is.
who Kashimo is.
Read the manga.
Oh, fuck.
Especially because like unless he didn't use his technique, but if he uses then
Okay, the next colony is the one that Maki went to in the manga, which is the Sakurama whatever colony, where you have the sumo guy and the non-sorcerer swordsman. I mean, they're pretty weak. The main one is Curse Spirit
No.
Naoma.
The
He knows
sumo
him.
guy wasn't weak, I don't
Do
think.
I?
You've seen him.
Naoma.
I think he
No,
was actually
where
decently
Maki
strong.
kind of learns to.
I know just that
He
he
didn't do
wasn't a
much.
sorcerer, but yeah, Curse Spirit Naoya is the big one. It's the big threat here. And entering this colony, it's Yuji and Megumi.
Who they fighting again?
Curse Spirit Naoya.
Wait, Yuji, at that point in the manga, they're getting
lose.
killed. They're
Yeah.
destroyed.
Really? Well, is
that's-
Maki right now stronger than both of them?
Yes.
Yeah,
But you don't think they'll survive?
No.
Even,
in his domain.
well,
No.
Megumi would at least pop Maharaga.
And
So no one comes out of the colony alive. Because
no.
Because they're in his domain.
Spirit Naoya, like, does he lose to Maharaga?
It's in his domain.
He probably speed blitz. That pussy wasn't it the whole thing that he was like extremely fucking fast.
But it's the whole thing of like I don't see what they're doing in his
He
domain.
probably was.
Wait, does he even have a domain in the cursed spirit?
The one perfusion.
No, but he does that before.
That's not. Well, I don't know if.
No,
I
he
think
doesn't. He isn't that
yeah.
when he uses it.
I think he actually. But regardless, he'll pop fucking Megami's cherry out before he can see Divine.
And you gotta keep in mind again. Sure, if Megami uses the big Raga, but then they're all dead. They all die. So that he's just committing suicide at this point because that's killing Yuji as well.
Yeah, and then like.
Why would they kill Yuji?
Because he's technically within the ritual.
Oh, really?
It's because it's arranged.
Oh, I thought it was just against the one person that
So
used.
whoever enters the
is
ritual.
that not even like any sort of chance that they
Fuck no.
make it? What
Fuck
about
no.
Yuji? You know, Black Flash.
What is he gonna do?
Black Flash?
Kick the womb. Oh, and then he just gets bitch slapped, bro.
He hasn't fought any special great spirits. The curses and besides Mahito, I guess.
The strongest curse he beat was the semi-great Locust.
Oh wait, Yuji.
Mahito.
No, Yuji damages like he's the biggest counter to a curse.
He's not touching.
Still,
Because he damages the soul.
He's
Like
not-
every single one of his attacks would full damage, and Megami can provide support with the Shikigami. And then
He's way too fast.
yeah, and that's a counter that he doesn't use his domain.
Megami uses his domain.
That's not
Counter.
countering the womb
It's not even
confusion, bro.
complete.
Fair. You
No.
agree?
Okay, I don't know who this bitch is.
It's no Izanen. But it's a curse. It's the
Oh,
pussy
really?
curse.
Well,
That's
the
pussy.
blonde guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
As like
thanks
a
for
pussy.
spoiling me the show, mate.
You
And
already.
we told
We've
you
already
that.
said this before.
Well, he comes a pussy, literally.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had
yeah.
this- the vagina talk.
Oh.
Okay, the next one is the Sendai Colony.
He
which
is right. The uterus was the domain.
So this is the Sendai Colony, is the one that Yuta went to. But instead of Yuta, I'm gonna go Yuki and Chozo going to that colony. The four-way dead walk.
No, they will.
No, they was.
There was.
Yuki and
Yu-
Choso.
Oh, Yuki.
Oh, Yuki.
Yeah, then
I was
Gravity.
thinking.
I was thinking Miwa.
No, so the
Yuki
two that
is the
fought
blonde
one.
Kenjaku, like they go into the four-way dead walk. What happens?
Well, we don't know what her domain is. Choso is doing fuck all in
Just
this fight.
bless his soul.
But he's being helpful. He
No,
was extremely
really.
helpful against Kenjaku.
He was getting packed up. Kenjaku was just standing still.
Okay, he did help against Kenjaku.
He was help.
Apparently.
You're talking about some like
No, like
reincarnated
when he
sorcerers.
1v1 Kenjaku, Kenjaku was
And also, Kenjaku is way stronger than any of the
the
four
only
in
thing. The only thing Choso. The only thing Choso. I mean, he's stronger, not that much stronger.
than
the only
the
thing.
four-way dead walk. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask what a
Yeah,
four-way
I
dead
agree
walk
with
is.
this bitch.
Because I want to
Those
see
were
it.
some of the strongest
It's about the
sorcerers.
Kenjaku is still stronger.
Stronger, not that much stronger.
It's out already.
Also, the only thing that Choso managed to
Yeah,
do
but I
with
haven't seen the
Kenjaku
whole show.
was he made Kenjaku reveal his
Listen.
technique of gravity.
Chozo can pack up the old dude. With
Old dude?
Yeah, that Yuta like one shots.
I don't remember that.
You know the
show.
four-way dead walk. There's the old
I'm,
dude.
I'm thinking the Barata,
I swear it
Rio,
was
and
only- it
the
was
Wind
only three
bitch.
guys.
No,
Three-way
no,
double.
because the first one he gets packed up very quickly.
but the dead walk
I
is
like
only-
you watch it. You know, do you like the old?
I haven't
He
seen that
hasn't caught
part
up.
yet.
It was a three-way.
Thank you for spoiling that as well, man. So I know that an old guy is
but
gonna get
I
one
don't remember
shot.
the old guy. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Yuki's gonna struggle against the Wind, the one that can bend space, because she's gonna throw she's gonna Fuchiball.
But she has the
Her
Shikigami.
whole thing
Yeah,
is like
but
the
she's-
mass manipulation.
Yeah, but she's gonna kick the Fuchiball, and she's just gonna redirect her.
No, I think Yuki takes it.
I
think
really think so.
I
Yeah.
think Choso gets obliterated.
How does
Chozo's not a bomb.
the rays.
How does,
destroy
how
it,
does
bro.
Yuki take it? I'm not saying
Black
that
hole.
Chozo should 1v1 Ryu,
Then
but
Black Hole
like
kill her. Can she just use Black
No, she
Hole?
casts a
when we
black
know
hole in herself.
no, she created a black hole through her.
Like her Shikigami is actually
curse
also quite
technique.
fast, bro.
it? Yeah, but you can just redirect that shit. I've told you. She just bends
And
air.
and she knows RCT, she knows she can also counter the domain because she has her own domain. So
We've never seen her in the main.
no, but she has one.
We don't have no clue what even it is, how strong it is.
But she's strong enough that her domain would at least
Yeah.
match the domain of
Okay,
those
sure,
guys.
might still.
So so it's not like a domain problem.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I think you
so
could
without
take
the domain, her curse technique and her abilities beat the other characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
she's strong.
And also
bro.
the Barata, Chozo can win against Kukushima or whatever his name was.
No,
Yes, he can.
no,
The Barata pussy, yeah.
maybe.
What about the pussy?
The one that Yuta kisses and bulls up.
Oh.
I don't know. He'd struggle a lot.
He probably was against the semi-grey wolf.
No, he was.
no, but
No, because he almost killed Yuji.
no, but he'd
Yeah.
struggle a lot.
I don't know if you would.
But he won.
He'd be out
He
of the
won
fight
against.
afterwards.
He won
Maybe.
against the blonde guy before he became a woman.
No, yeah, that's what I was thinking. But that guy was also he didn't pop domains or anything. Kind of just.
just had that.
But that's why I'm giving it to him with the Barata. But it's just he would be out of the fight. He's not. Choso's not fucking strong.
But
compared.
would you say that they both come out of it? Yuki and
Yuki
Choso.
comes
Choso
out.
doesn't it?
Choso does.
Yuki comes out of it with no limbs, just nugget.
But
No, sure.
I think Yuki
I think Yuki
survives.
I don't
'Cause
think
I
you
think
know.
she can
I
do
don't
what
think you
Yuta
remember
does.
how strong Ryu is.
I do. He's the
But
one with the
I don't think you
maximum
remember how
output.
strong Yuki was.
Yuki's strong as shit, but Yuta's stronger.
She was basically 1v1 in Kenjaku. And I don't think Yuta is stronger
Yeah,
than
but Yuta.
Yuki.
Wait.
There's a reason why he broke the deadlock, bro.
No, but he also. It's not like Yuta struggled extremely.
Yeah.
Yuki would struggle. Yuta.
Yeah, but she would come up with no limbs. That's what I'm saying.
Choso is getting nuggified.
Yeah.
He's becoming a nugget.
Yeah.
Yuki would come out of that though.
Yeah, but hurt and shit and probably out of the fight. But sure, yeah, I mean.
But she has RCTs, so she can heal herself.
Yeah,
no,
true.
but she has
And
no
she
brain.
can
She has
kill.
no brain anymore.
Okay. The last one is we've gone through each colony. The last bit of the Culling games that's important is obviously the big fight that Yuki and Chozo have against Prime Kenjaku. Instead of those, the only one that's left is big boy Yuta. He gets sent.
He
to fight
packs him up.
Kenjaku.
Yeah.
He packs him up.
I
Easily.
really don't think he packs him
You
up.
can think whatever you say, but maybe the homework. Go read the manga after you watch
Yeah.
the trailers again.
You're telling me Yuta by
Yes.
himself
Yes,
packs like full
His-
power Kenjaku
his-
knowing he's coming.
he's the main strong
How do you have the cojones to say that?
because Yuta has one of the strongest domains in the show.
Just because he has one of the strongest doesn't mean that it's stronger than Kenjaku's.
I think it is.
See, there you go. There you go. The plethora of his fucking techniques. He can just
Yeah.
use
We're talking about plethora of
No,
techniques.
yeah,
I
but
think Kenjaku
he can
has-
just tell Kenjaku to stop moving, bro, because he has the fucking copy of the.
But he didn't. Oh, no,
At this point, he did as
does. At
well.
that point,
He can also bend air, so anything that Kenjaku, the curses that he said,
True.
he's just fucking.
Kenjaku can manipulate gravity. Like,
okay,
joshing.
okay,
joshing.
okay, wait.
He survived the black
Okay, but you're
hole.
saying that
Yuki.
no, he manipulates gravity
Fake
in a
fellas,
small
no, I
radius
know.
around him. That's it.
No, not specifically around
Yes.
him. Can he manipulate gravity around them? In like
Just in the radius around him. He has a small range. Yes.
He doesn't have a small range.
Yes, I mean I am decently sure about this, like 80%.
No, because the whole thing is that they're trying to reveal his second curse technique.
which is the gravity thing.
Well, it was a gravity. So he uses gravity, and they think, oh, that's it. But then that's when he reveals that was the reversal because his curse technique is anti-gravity.
I just love getting
It's still
fucking
within
spoiled, bro.
I'm pretty sure still within that range of him.
I don't
But
think there's
regardless,
small range.
I don't think he's beating. I think Yuta and Rika are stronger than Yuki and her football.
No, I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Yuta is stronger than
only
Yuki. You
reason
don't agree with that? You don't think Yuta is stronger than Yuki?
I don't think so.
No, he is.
Go read the fucking manga, bro.
Right.
Genuinely, bro.
Like just based on his curse technique, he is.
I don't know.
More has more curse technique,
This
better
is more
battle
curse
IQ.
energy.
Yeah, he has more storage of the curse techniques.
Kenjaku's technically a fucking curse as well. So if you used RCT punches, because you can do that, shit.
He can kiss
but
Kenjaku.
like Kenjaku's body is
Yeah,
not
but you
cursed.
grab his brain. You go for the
Right.
brain. It'd be a hard fight.
Like
What-
he
whatever,
even
Yuta's
has
taking
also
it.
like the big thing about Kenjaku with the Geto's curse technique is like the army of like Shikigami he can
But that
make.
won't matter
Against
to-
Rika.
Rika.
I know, but like it will. It's just
It keeps
Yuta
Rika
with
busy, I
Rika.
guess.
No,
Yeah.
you're throwing fucking Pavich at fucking.
I don't
Yuta,
know.
bro.
The way you see your acting is like it's a definite win. I really don't
Yuta
think
wins.
so. I really don't.
I
think
think
so.
Yuta would win.
I'm not discarding. Oh, there is a possibility that he wins, but a definite. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yuta has so many good abilities at that point.
I get it, but like, so does Kenjaku. Like he.
Yeah, but he has less.
He gets.
He has weaker Shikigami and he has less
And
abilities.
I think Yuta has better battle IQ.
No.
Yeah.
Kenjaku.
Yeah.
He's been with him for like
Yeah,
thousands
but
of years.
Kenjaku's a planner. He never really fought.
No, he fights all.
Objection?
No. In terms of like fucking martial arts, learning how to fight. But in terms of that simple
No,
battle
He's fought
IQ.
multiple times.
Yeah, his battle IQ is like it's the
Most
highest
Most of
in
his
the
lifetime,
show.
he was getting pegged by Yuji's dad. So I don't
Yeah,
think
he
I'd
can
say
enjoy a
that.
bit of sex on the side.
No, I don't think his battle IQ is as good as Yuta's.
Why?
Because Yuta got trained by Gojo, and he went to
He
Africa for
was
extra
so
training.
far in the fight against Yuken Chozo to step to like think exactly of what they're trying to do and use the reversal of his technique so that he could use his actual technique at the end to defeat them. Like he was like 15 steps ahead.
So
But
doesn't
Yuta,
technically-
Yuta does the same thing because he has to copy techniques on the fly and
Doesn't
use them.
Kenjaku Geto at that point? Yeah, but Kenjaku's been doing it for way longer with more techniques.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no.
Doesn't Kenjaku Geto at that point have Mahitos?
The
Uzumaki,
Uzumaki. So no, so he used Mahito Soul for that Uzumaki
yeah.
to make the Culling games. He still has the Uzumaki technique as just a maximum, but he doesn't have the specific. Mahito
He's just gonna
one.
be throwing like random bullshit.
Well,
at
his
Yuta.
maximum output technique was kill Rika.
Really?
But it's not.
Yeah.
But the maximum output of Yuta is probably like that probably is as strong. Yeah, he does the thing I just said. Is that his maximum output technique? It was like 120% or some bullshit.
The
like
Rika
it normally
shot.
is.
No, yeah, but there's like a maximum output that some characters have, like Jogo has.
Yeah,
I really don't assume. So I don't. know if
I
Yuta's
think
one,
it is.
but
I don't look. It's this. I think
He's a
Yuta.
draw, guys.
I think Yuta and no,
It'll
it's
be
not.
a tough fight, but I think Yuta
and
would
Rika
win.
are stronger than Yuki and the Fuchi boy. So I'm taking Yuta all day.
Yuki and Fuchibol lost against Kejaku.
Yeah, I know, but Yuta won.
Oh,
Right.
so-
So, yeah, but to be fair, we're talking
So
about
now I
like,
know she
we're
also-
supposed to talk about
Yeah,
stuff.
we're talking about hypotheticals.
Like for example, I think Yuta's domain would probably we don't even. What is Kenjaku's
Would
domain?
beat Gojo. Sorry.
Okay.
It's probably second to Gojo.
Who in strength?
Yeah.
Sukuna.
There's no thinking about this. Sukuna is stronger than. Where are you going? Let me analyze that question real quick.
Think about the domain.
No, you think Yuta is stronger than Sukuna? You've lost the plot.
Did I? Oh
Now, like the domain.
Thank you.
Yeah,
No,
but
it's
there's
not.
no you think Yuta's domain is stronger than Sukuna's.
Sukuna's
No,
no.
I'm not saying stronger, but it could be on par.
No, it's not.
No, they don't. The only one that's on par
It's Gojo.
is Gojo. That's why they clash.
Because
And
he's the
you
goat.
saying it's on par, it means it's on
guess.
par with Gojo.
It's crazy that my goat always comes out on top. That's what matters. Who's your goat?
He's now literally cutting half.
Total.
Fair, to be fair.
No, but I do think I'm gonna like Hikari.
Why?
From what I've seen, I think he's gonna be a cool character. I think he might become because Todo now is more like
Aside, like
on the side.
That's such a horrible writing decision. I think just leave Todo out of the story for most of it.
Until he comes back later on, I assume. So I think Todo is my goat. I think Hikari might end up being my new goat.
Fair.
Oh, but I do like the lawyer guy. He's cool as well.
Higuruma.
Yeah.
Yuji, no? No.
He's a bum.
What does he do?
Finds locusts.
Yeah, he
For
finds a
example,
cockroach.
Toji could have stood by himself against Higuruma.
Toji.
But
Toji.
yeah.
Why is Toji
No,
fighting?
not Toji, Yuji. But
No, but he got his ass beat.
but no, yeah, he got his ass beat.
I mean, it makes sense.
Well,
Higuruma is-
Toji was also good goat. Good goat.
that's gonna end
Bro, bro.
my main episode. Let us know down below what did you think of these hypotheticals. If we're right or if you say something different happens. And yeah, check us again. Check us. Watch us. No.
They don't do that either.
We'll be back on Monday. Hope you like the show.
Brutal outro.
Like us, subscribe, and goodbye.